Yeah, you're live. Yeah. So this is a message for Judge Paul Batty at York Crown Court. I'd like to have Steve Wright, Shona McElrea, and James Huxford arrested immediately. I'd also like to get the spurious Section 135 removed immediately. I'd like legal representatives here as well. I'd like my legal friend, who's called Alex Goose-Hellas, allowed onto my property. And I would like the police to get out. So it's as simple as that. I'm just going to leave it live for my own sanity. Everything you say is being recorded, mate. That's my best weapon. It's a mallet. To defend myself. Just going to put some clothes on. I'm not leaving my property. Beg your pardon? I'm sorry you called, and I'm sorry I'm wasting your time, babe. Well, I'm sorry they're wasting your time. Because you have much better things to do than to harass people. Good. Have you had an alright day other than this? Have you had an okay day other than this? I know you guys are quite pressed. Like, yeah, Julian Mulligan's corrupt, by the way. Seriously corrupt. I've tried getting professional standards to sort it out, but they wouldn't get back to me. Can you call the Independent Police Complaints Commission too? Can you call the Independent Police Complaints Commission as well? Yeah. Can you arrange for them to come here? And the Care Quality Commission. And the Care Quality Commission. Yep. Just going to make sure the back door's properly barricaded. Is there someone in the alleyway? If there's someone in the alleyway, they need to come out. I can see a shadow. Is there anyone in the alleyway? Good. Yeah. It's a vape. It's an e-cig. No. There's no other drugs in the house. Oh, it looks like... Yeah, it looks bad, doesn't it? Well, things like bleach and things like that, yeah. Things like bleach, citric acid. Yeah. Well, I can make a bomb, because I'm a chemist, remember? No, of course I fucking don't. I understand, yeah. I know. I don't want to start one, but I will. Like, basically, I'm not going to commit suicide for the benefit of Steve Wright. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Could you call Rachel Maskell? She's one of my friends. Have you heard of Rachel Maskell? Maskell, the MP for York Central. Yeah, so I know her quite well. Could you get in touch with her as well? Labour Party. For 5 years or so. So since 2015. So I'll just play the message for Steve Wright again.
Steve, I'm talking directly to Alexa. Alexa, shut up. Hi, this is. I'm talking directly to you. This is for Steve Wright.
Steve, you know me. We've spoken repeatedly.
Treatment at retreat. But I'm being absolutely serious here. I'm being absolutely serious, and you guys aren't taking me seriously. Do you want me to sit here in silence and listen to you? Do you want to try and prescribe me lithium, which causes damage to kidneys and also just damages your body in general? Do you want to try and give me quetiapine again, which causes psychosis, which causes hallucinations and damages the serotonin 2 receptors in the brain? Do you think I'm fucking about?
No, this is yesterday. This is the same one from yesterday. You're live at the moment. I'm telling you right now that section 135 is null and void. Yeah, it's null and void. Because I've made a complaint first.
One of the two.
Yeah, they're doing that as a reaction, yeah.
You think I'm fucking around? Like, I don't care how much money I'm requesting. I just want you guys to actually listen to me. So I want one of your doctors or your psychiatrists
to give me a phone call. They wouldn't even call me. I called 999. I called 999 4 times yesterday.
Service. With your dog shit fucking service. You better fucking call me. Do it.
Yes. Yeah. But they'll have all the notes. I already have. Julian Mulligan's got them all. Hack her emails and get it. I'm not going to send another email. You've got all the details already. Yeah, of course. Yes. Cheers. It's tethistlethwaite@gmail.com.
Your life is your life. Don't let it be clubbed into dank submission. Beyond the watch, there are ways out. There is a light somewhere. It may not be much light, but it beats the darkness. Beyond the watch, the gods will offer you chances. Know them. Take them. You can't beat death, but you can beat death in life, sometimes. And the more often you learn to do it, the more light there will be. Your life is your life. Know it while you have it. You are marvelous. The gods wait to delight in you.
Just to give you an idea, if I mix these two together, it'll make a cloud of chlorine gas. Bleach and acid.
Go all the way. Otherwise, don't even start. If you are going to try, go all the way. This could mean losing girlfriends, wives, relatives, jobs, and maybe your mind. Go all the way. It could mean not eating for 3 or 4 days.
Yes!
It could mean freezing on a pot.
Yeah. What? When? Yeah, what I said is that they're two household chemicals. If I mix them together, it makes chlorine. Of course I don't. Just in case you get armed officers onto my property. That's how scared I am of the police. I'm absolutely terrified of you.
Despite rejection and the worst odds. And it will be better than anything else you can imagine. If you're going to try, go all the way. There is no other feeling like that. You will be alone with the gods, and the nights will flame with fire. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. All the way. All the way. You will ride life straight to perfect laughter. It's the only good fight.
Hello world, my name is Danica, and I'm here to tell you that this Black Friday, stop spending your money on stuff you don't need.
If there's anything in life that you don't currently have right now, it's because of who you are and how you think. What I need you to do is I need you to find a reason to keep going. And if you can find a reason to keep going, I know you're strong enough to do it because you're human. Every human has what it takes to get past whatever they're going through if they decide to. Push through it. Push through it. Tragedy and trials come to everybody. Only the strong survive. Listen to me very closely. Y'all running from obstacles when in fact it's the obstacle that's going to take you to the next level. Like y'all running from pain. Y'all running from challenges. You telling me how difficult your life is. Do you understand it is the difficulty that's going to prepare you and take you to that next level?
To grow the individual will to become something, you must get comfortable with fear and failure. They must be your best friends. They're the only one that moves that needle of life. And the difference between a champion and someone who's forgotten is that a champion shows up. That's the only thing. Every day shows up. Gives himself a chance to make a difference. Because success doesn't know these things about cold or early or tired. It just knows if you showed up or not.
For some of of you, when you do what you do, you act as if you have another opportunity. Every opportunity is the last opportunity. You can't just say you want it. You can't watch the video and say, I want it as bad as I want to breathe. It's cute to say it. But when it's showtime, when the sun comes up, you got all the books, you got all the tapes, you got all the access. Now it's time to hunt. If it was easy, everybody would do it. But if life's got you down, I need you to get up and prove them wrong. It's gonna rain sometimes. I will. You're gonna feel discouraged sometimes. I will. No matter what.
No, it's just YouTube videos, mate. That's all right. Have you listened to this? Did you?
Former love for a GP. I'll try and get all the links up and see what I can show you. So Jeremy Green was a man that came to York in 2013. It was during the summer, and it was whilst I was working as a lettings agent, as that, you know, as you do when you're younger, you do spurious, simple jobs. And I was biding my time and enjoying myself, and I was having a good time in York at that point. I was really enjoying my life. And something happened that, you know, had a real massive effect on me, and I still feel guilt about this to this day, even though logically, how could I? So Jeremy Green murdered an estate agent. I was the person to sign the paperwork that rented the apartment to him. And it turns out that I'd known some. So after the murder, I'll go into details about the murder later. But after the murder, I got in touch with one of my friends, Gav, from ski instructing, because I noticed that he was mutual friends with Jeremy Green. And I asked some questions about him and what he was like. And he said, I've never met someone that was such a pathological liar. So Jeremy Green claimed that he was, to us at City Lights, he claimed that he was secrets at working for GCHQ or some SAS or some shit in Iraq. And in my mind, because that's my mind just went bullshit, because you said you're a member of the Yorkshire Regiment, you've only been an officer for 1 year, and now you're suddenly working for the SAS. That's bullshit. However, so as an estate agent, it's not.
I'm just plugging the speakers in so you can hear, because the speakers are running out of battery.
Was a rapist GP. So Peter Green, who's now out of prison, is supported by his wife, Jane Green. Peter Green, GP. This was Jeremy Green's dad. So Peter Green, here's the link, former Loughborough GP. He, what he used to do is he used to get young couples and young men, young women to come into his GP's office and perform sexual acts in front of him. So he was a pervert. Whether he's a psychopath, I'm not sure. I can't prove it. However, like father, like son, the mother was protecting Peter. However, can you imagine the anger that would build up in a young man of high intelligence like Jeremy Green to know that your father had been diddling people? Now, Jeremy Green was a fantasist, and he also had a very wispy name.
Jeremy Green.
Jeremy Green. Have a look at his Twitter account. Look at what a narcissist he is. Just you have a look. The details of the murder you can search for. But this was a case of the argument being...
Yeah, sure, no worries. Have they been arrested yet? If you guys don't arrest them, I'll call another police force. If you don't arrest Shona and Steve, I'll call another police force and get them too. Yeah, no worries. Can you make sure my friend's allowed onto the property? Because he's my legal representative. My friend is coming here now. Alex Hellas. Alex Hellas. Hellas. Get a warrant for Julian Mulligan as well. Good. I don't have to get my bulletproof vest, do I? No, I'm not coming out. I'm just putting a coat on, but I don't have to get my bulletproof vest, do I? Thank God for that.
May. Hi, Teresa. Hi. So I'm a member of the Conservative Party. I'm also a member of the Liberal Party. I think you should resign immediately. I think the way that you're acting is an absolute disgrace. And it pertains to treason. So you should better be fucking careful, because there's probably quite a few of us that are considering a private prosecution for treason. And do you know what the sentence for treason is? Life in prison. So I would recommend that you resign immediately, or face open rebellion on the streets. Literally. Just fucking resign, you cunt. Do it. Have some self-respect. You're a narcissist. Your husband's linked to Soros and a bunch of financiers. Just resign immediately.
Yeah.
Under all these lives.
Beg your pardon? I beg your pardon? He's coming from Tangor, so he'll be here in 15 minutes or so, I think. Yeah, he's walking, I think.
Last role to play.
So what happened with you where you decided, or you took on a more fatalistic attitude? Like, what was there any specific thing, or was it just the inevitability of our future?
I try to convince people to slow down AI, to regulate AI. This was futile. I tried for years.
This seems
Nobody
like a scene
listened.
in a movie
Nobody
where
listened.
the robots are gonna fucking take over, and you're freaking me out.
Okay, so let's go back to the complexity problem. See, I actually think in some sense, it's the fundamental problem. When you read about the terror management theorist types, they think that death is the fundamental problem. And that's a good argument, because it's definitely a fundamental problem, but I think it's a subset of the complexity problem. And And the reason I think that is because sometimes people's lives become so complex that they'd rather be dead. So, and the reason they seek death through suicide is to make the complexity go away, because complexity causes suffering if it's uncontrolled. You know, things just get beyond your control. And that can happen, you know, if you're hit by 3 or 4 catastrophes at the same time. You know, maybe you have, oh, the political system collapses, there's hyperinflation, you lose your job, and you have someone that you love or 2 people die, and maybe you get cancer, something like that. Like that, those things happen to people, and they just think, well, there's no getting out of this. Like, it's just too much. And you know, one of the things that's very interesting about being a psychologist is that what you learn if you're going to be a psychologist is that people come to you with mental illnesses, and that's almost never true. People come to you because their lives are so damn complicated, they cannot stay on top of them in any way that doesn't make it look like they're just going to get more complicated. And so then that causes symptoms. You know, it's like, it's this old idea, it's sort of a metaphor for genetic susceptibility. Take a balloon and blow it up until it's beyond its tolerance, it's going to blow out at the weakest point. Well, that's sort of what a genetic susceptibility is. If I just keep adding complexity on top of you, at some point you'll blow out at your weakest point. You know, maybe you'll get physiologically ill, maybe you'll start drinking, maybe you'll develop an anxiety disorder, maybe you'll get OCD, maybe you'll get depressed, whatever. There'll be something about you that's the weakest point, and if I just push, that's where you'll blow out. So that's a mental illness, but those things almost never just happen. Sometimes, but not very often. Usually people have just been hammered like 2 or 3 different ways, and then they collapse in the direction of their biological.
No justice, no peace.
The corporate media love painting Britain's youth as feckless, which is why Halloween riots in South London over the weekend made headlines. Back in 2011, a nationwide uprising against the police killing of a father of 5 resulted in garish headlines criminalising swathes of England's cities. Now there's been a small victory in the fight for justice by the Mark Duggan campaign. They've won the right to appeal against the High Court judgment that said that Duggan was shot dead lawfully. It comes amidst accusations of corruption at the Metropolitan Police and the way security forces conduct undercover operations. We'll have to wait and see if there are any reforms in today's bill announced by Home Secretary Theresa May. Joining me now from Manchester to talk about police brutality, corruption and being watched by the IPCC is the aunt of murdered Mark
this is
Duggan,
Russia Today.
Carol Duggan. Carol,
that's Russia Today from a while ago.
What exactly has changed then since the High Court said that the...
I'm just saying this is just about Mark Duggan.
...was right to rule that he was lawfully killed.
Well, we've
this is about Mark Duggan.
Tooth and nail campaigning to get nearer to the truth.
Just one moment. So do you remember Mark Duggan, who was murdered by the Metropolitan Police that started the London riots? Mark Duggan. So in 2011, he was murdered by the Metropolitan Police, Trident. Keep listening to his aunt.
That had a role to play in the verdict.
Trident has a very big role to play in this, and that is something else that we want to uncover. We want to uncover the role of Trident, you know, how they operate, just how far they will go to execute people, how far they will go to, they employ informers, as they have done. So we want to also know the relationship between Trident and Kevin Hutchinson Foster. We want to know why Trident were aware of Kevin Hutchinson Foster having a gun, well, in excess of 3 guns a week before.
Tell me a little bit about Foster.
Well, Kevin Hutchinson Foster was kind of edited out of the whole investigation. We just kind of fell across him and discovered that he was an armourer. He was out of prison on licence. He was in possession of X amount of guns that Trident knew about. Trident knew where the guns were held. They did nothing to take the guns from Kevin Hutchinson.
You might as well arrange a warrant for Theresa May as well.
Died for one of those guns that Kevin Hutchinson Foster had. And after Mark's death, Kevin Hutchinson Foster was not arrested for over 3 months, and yet he was still in possession of guns. So we believe that Kevin Hutchinson Foster was employed by Trident.
In other words, this is a botched Metropolitan Police sting operation.
Oh yeah, very much so. That's what we're saying. There is so many questions unanswered, you know, even to the point where there are disciplinary proceedings against some of the officers. So we know it was botched.
What about the officers involved in this tragic case? Because in the Menezes case, the execution of Menezes, Cressida Dick, she was immediately promoted to assistant commissioner of the Met after the killing, the execution. She now works with Philip Hammond, the foreign secretary. Any news on the murderers of your nephew?
Well, V53, the shooter of Mark, he's still on the streets of London. He's still working as a gun police officer. So, you know, that's my question, is how safe do Londoners feel knowing that serial killers in uniforms are running around London shooting people. Also, the IPCC, Rachel Serpentine, who was overseeing the IPCC investigation, she's been promoted. So it seems, you know, that they all carry on their duties and get promoted for doing wrong.
But at least there is this good news. Do you think the establishment are finally, I mean, Sir Brian Leveson, President of the Queen's Bench, others, Judge Keith Cutler, do you think finally they're starting to get a bit more weary about your nephew's case? I mean, they do remember the nationwide riots, the support you have for your campaign?
Well, Judge Cutler was very fair during the inquest. You know, he even raised concerns. He tried to make it as transparent as he possibly could, and he did express he wanted transparency, but it was very difficult when you have the IPCC working alongside the police, who then obviously misled the jury. It's not the jury's fault that they came up with the conclusion of lawful killing, because in fact, they came up with a completely different scenario that wasn't even considered by any party during the inquest. So that's how misled they were, and I believe Judge Cutler was misled too. The IPCC, I've got a lot to answer for, because they didn't do a thorough investigation. Basically, they seem to be covering all the misconduct of the police.
Edward Snowden made the world aware of mass surveillance. Do you believe you're under surveillance by the British
Everyone's
security
under
state?
surveillance.
Yes. It's been discovered that I am under surveillance.
I can literally see everything anyone's ever done on the internet,
I was at
mate.
a demonstration earlier this year, Unite Against Racism in London, and when I addressed the people there, I told them about the Daily Mail article written by David Rose, an investigative journalist who had the same access to the evidence as the IPCC did. And their conclusion into Mark's death was Mark was a victim of police corruption. I addressed this to the
Speech I'm about to give today is a speech I've tried 5 times. All 5 times it's been cancelled at different universities. So one time I was given in prison to stop me giving this speech. The most recent time was York University. I was invited to give a speech on free speech, ironically. It was cancelled. Because it was cancelled, I've been invited here today by citizens of York who still want to give me an opportunity to have my free speech. So today I'll give the discussion that they tried to stop. And to the people who tried to stop it, rather than going to 250 students in York University, this will now be played to hundreds of thousands of people around the world. You failed. I'll start off with thanks for making me a bit taller. All right. First of all, the speech I'm going to give you today is going to be about free speech and what I'd say is exposing the British police state. I'll start off telling you about where I'm from. Most of you already know. I'm from Luton. Luton is rated as one of the roughest towns in the UK. It has the highest poverty levels in the UK. One of the most deprived areas of the UK. It has a lot of problems. Regardless of religion, it has huge problems. Now, I'm not here to pull the wool over all of your eyes about who I am or what I've done in my life, because I've been no angel. I'm not claiming to be polishing my halo. Yeah? Growing up in my town, I've never seen racial tensions, which is a completely diverse town. I've only witnessed religious tensions. The town is divided between Muslims and non-Muslims. We have a population probably of 30 to 40% that are Muslim. We have 30 mosques. I could probably stand here and talk non-stop for 2 months about Islam and multiculturalism. That's not what I'm going to speak about. I'm going to speak about the British police state and free speech. And George's phone. So, the country I thought I lived in prior to starting my activism in 2009.
Sorry? I didn't hear.
Views on the country we're in, and by the end of it, I think hopefully unfortunately, they may change. By the end of the speech, you might view the country in a different way. I'd say there's 3 levels of activism: disbelief, disappointment, and acceptance. Everyone will go through those 3 levels. I've been through them. Yeah? For most of you, when you start hearing the stories I'm going to tell you about the British police state, you'll be in disbelief. Then you'll be disappointed, as I was, that the country I loved seemed to hate me back. Then you'll be in acceptance, which is where I am. I accept we live in the post-free speech era. Most people give up once they get through these free processes. Pressure is something that's going to come up a lot as a tactic, yeah? And it's a reason for that. It's a way of silencing and stopping. And this may get repetitive because I'm going to talk about arrest after arrest after arrest, motivations for these arrests. I'll start talking about how it all began, why it began. It started with a soldiers' homecoming in my hometown of Luton, where our soldiers were parading through the town. Now, I was there that day. I've grown up in Luton. I've witnessed.
Oi, oi, here comes the Conficionado. Kenko, Conficionado since 1923.
But the key is you've got this network of sensors around the world, and then I, sitting at the NSA in Hawaii, come in the morning, I type in my search. I look for, let's say I want to read John Key's email. I enter his email address, and it sends that search to every one of these sensor networks around the world. And they search their local database of metadata and content. The content of all communications that pass through these sites is held for about 3 to 5 days, depending on the storage. And it's constantly going back further and further in time as we gain more capability. So I can see everything. I can see what book you looked at Amazon. I can see who your friends on Facebook
X-key score.
I can see the text messages you sent.
Firewall.
I can read the email.
Firewall, I said.
And I can set up
Spam.
things that are called fingerprints that allow me to track where you've been on the web, who you're talking to, even if you're using sort of anonymizing technology and so forth. Now, what's interesting about these sensor networks is when I'm typing in this search for an email address, I say where in the world, which of these sensors I want it to go to.
Fractalide, RAND.
And I know that there's mass surveillance happening in New Zealand because one of those checkboxes, one of those sensor networks is in New Zealand.
Layla Rose a stupid cunt, mate.
But I can't hear what they say. Life just keeps moving. The world gets stranger every day.
Firewall.
That's what people tell you. let you know. I'm gonna say that this is for the better. I just want you to know I can't hold on forever when all I wanna do is let go.
Bash.
Single sound, and I'm feeling uneasy. There's a way and I wait for a change to come around. Oh, yeah. Get the feeling that this is for the better. I just want you to know that I can't hold on forever.
Shaw 3.
Are you searching for an answer or just peace of mind?
This dense, this deep. Neural CLI. Neural CLI.
Are you searching for an answer or just peace of mind? When your life is just fading, maybe you need a little time.
Bash. Bash. Pseudo bash.
Open the world of music. A new app with the official audio and video, playlists, artist radio, live performances, and the rest of the story you can't find anywhere else. It's all here.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, get what you want but not what you need. When you feel so tired but you can't sleep, style can reverse. When the tears come streaming down your face, 'cause you lose something that can't replace. When you love someone but it goes to waste, what could be worse? Vamos cantar juntos, let's go. Your bones. To fix you. But high up above or down below, when you were too in love to let it show. But if you never try, you'll never know just what you were.
Bash. Pseudo bash. Bash.
you are, and not your bones, and I will try to fix you. And I will try to fix you.
Have you got that warrant cancelled yet? Yeah, get it cancelled because I'm meeting my dad at 7 to go and watch a film. I'm not fucking about here. They can make all the shit up that they want, but they're going to prison, not me. I'm not leaving my house until you guys leave.
The mobile network with endless social
Sorry,
media
is that guy with a gun?
without eating your data.
Is there another person there? The guy with all the kit on needs to leave now. You with all the kit on, get the fuck out or I'll shoot you. Fuck off, I'll shoot! I will open fire. Fuck off now. Get out! I will open fire. I'm armed. Get out now. Get out! Fuck off right now! Go, get that dog away! Get that dog away or I'll shoot you! The weapon is down! Get that dog away! The weapon's down! I'm holding this, I'll fucking smash your head in, you fucking cunt! That's a mallet, that'll kill you in one hit.
I felt this way before. So insecure.
What the fuck are you gonna do about it?
Crawling in my skin. These wounds ain't real.
Fuck off now! Get back! Get back now! Get back! Get back! Get off! Get out! I'll open fire!
Discomfort in this thing has pulled itself upon me. Distracting, reacting against my will.
Safety off!
Beside my own reflection. It's
Get that fucking dog away from my house now! Or I'll shoot you. That's a promise. I have every right to self-defense.
I felt this way before. So insecure.
Fuck off.
Crawling in my skin.
I can see you. I can get you in the head. I can see your head, mate. Duck.
Fear is all I know. Confusing what is real. Crawling in my skin. These wounds ain't real, not real. Fear is all I know. Confusing what is real.
Open the world of music. A new app with the official audio and video, playlists, artist radio, live performances, and the rest of the story you can't find anywhere else. It's all here.
All right, you guys.
You got less than 24 hours, to get into this Credit Mentor scholarship program. I want to put a link. This is the real deal stuff, I'm telling you, this is so practical and nobody teaches it. Why do you have to just memorize dates in class in history or in, social studies when you're growing up? Why aren't they teaching you practical stuff that will affect what kind of house you buy, what kind of car you drive? It'll affect the job that you're, that you apply for, whether you get that job. Big airplane coming here. So credit. Now there's other things. There's some websites I'm going to list that you can go on, and that website you can, if you're in the United States and other countries have something similar, you can go on there and contest and dispute your credit score. All right, I'll put a link below. Go watch this. It's free training. It gives real stuff in the training. It's not just selling you into something. Okay, this is the stuff you gotta know. I've got free training. I've got a paid credit mentor program. Click this link here to watch this video on just some free training, because there's a way actually to fix or contest your credit score. There's a person who got in the credit mentor program, and he sent me a screenshot. I think we have it on the page when you click the link here. And he literally improved his credit 200 points in like a week or a month. Sorry, not a week. Now, not everybody does it that fast, but it depends why your credit's not good. But he went from like a 500 or a 480 to like a 680. It's insane. There's some things that are simple to remove that can instantly improve your credit. So there's these 5 things you need to know about credit. I'm going to go over it in this video. And remember, you have less than 1 day to get in, under 24 hours. I've compiled a group of people that will teach you how to improve your credit, how to open up new credit lines. We haven't even gotten into things like travel points and cash back. I have a friend that learned this, and he's now traveling all through Europe, staying at $1,000 a night hotels for free. Okay, that's another perk of improving your credit. I'll show you which credit cards you should get, which ones you should open if you're a beginner. If you already have credit cards, I'll show you these cutting edge ones that very few people know about. I just got a new one myself. And it's got 3-for-1 credit points. So you spend $1 and you get 3 points. That's awesome. I mean, listen, learn practical stuff like this. Learn practical. What's more practical than improving and growing your credit? Not just improving your credit score, but actually growing your credit lines. How much you have available. A lot of people go, Ty, it takes money to make money. I want to start a business. I don't have any money. Well, if you had credit, you can often do it, especially if you learn how to responsibly manage it. I'm not saying you go out there willy-nilly and just make a lot of mistakes. No, this is the opposite of what you're going to learn in this credit mentor program. I'm going to put a link. Believe it or not, one of the biggest topics they should be teaching in school is how to improve, fix, and raise your credit score. Not just, so you can buy things, but so that you can save a lot of money in your life with a home that you buy, with cars. Now they're checking your credit when you go to school. I'm sorry, not when you go to school, when you apply for a job. They might be doing it when you go to school too. So everywhere you go, this thing called credit will haunt you. Some people will tell you, oh, I'll never get in debt, never use credit card. That's not true. There's a difference between good debt and bad debt. Good debt is debt that can make you more money. Bad debt is usually consumer debt that has no upside potential. And one of the big mistakes when I came out of high school is nobody had taught me anything about credit. There's basically 5 things that determine your credit score. And it's age of credit, how many different lines of credit, obviously your past payment history. But I'll share with you a little trick. So click the link below. You've got less than 1 day, less than 24 hours to get in. All right, go watch the free training, learn the 5 things that you can do to improve your credit. And yeah, this is practical, on the ground, hands-on stuff you got to know.
Get the foot back! Get back!
Thank you very
Get
much.
back! Get back!
We were going to come out and play heavy first, but
get back, you fucking
in light
cunts.
of our dear friend
Get
Chris
back!
Cornell passing away, we decided to play
Get back!
our song One More
I'm
Life.
not being killed on my own property by you.
To start this off. We love you, Chris.
Should have stayed were the signs I ignored. Can I help?
I'm making the gas. I'm making the gas. Chlorine. Do you want chlorine? Okay, I'm making chlorine. Right. I'm gonna kill myself.
We saw brilliance.
Get back.
When the world was asleep. There are things that we can have, but can't keep. If they say, who cares if one more light goes out in the sky of 1,000,000 stars? It flickers, flickers. Who cares when someone's time runs out? If a moment is all we are, or quicker, quicker. Who cares if one more light goes one more chance than you need.
Reload.
Oh, and you're angry as you should be. It's not fair.
Get back now! Get back! I'll shoot you!
Just cause you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't there.
Get back or I'll shoot! Get back or I'll shoot! Get back or I'll shoot! Get back or I'll shoot you in the head! It's not loaded, you fucking cunt! It is not loaded! I can load it if you want me to! Get back! No! I will not, because you are harassing me! Fuck off now! Fuck off! Fuck you stupid moron! You bully! How many people did you bully at school, you stupid cunt? Here I am! Here I am! Who the fuck are you? What's your name, rank, and badge number? Sorry? Is it the same cunt? Get those people off my property. Get them back or I'll get you charged and sent to prison for the rest of your life. I have the power to do so. You're harassing me, stupid moron. Get him out. Get back! I'm not armed! Get off! Get back! Get back!
Quicker, who cares?
Have you got a judge yet? Yeah, the JP.
One thing, I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. Time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on. You didn't even know I wasted it all just to... I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of the time I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it must be the matter. I had to lose it all. In the end, it must be the matter. One thing, I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property. Remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised that it got. Things are the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. Kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it must be the matter. I had to fall.
I'm not armed, you cunt! I'm at the window, you fucking retard. Get back! Get back! Get back! I'm not armed! Get the fuck off my property! Get back, I say, you fucking cunt! I'm gonna chuck some acid at you. I'm throwing acid. This is acid. It'll blind you. Fuck off. I'm gonna start throwing shit at you. I beg your fucking pardon, you moron. I beg your pardon! Fuck off!
When I get the feeling, I get what I'm needing. I don't need a reason. You
What the fuck do you think you're doing? Honestly, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Let's just have a chat then, shall we? What the fuck do you think you're doing? Yeah, you get no, I want a justice of the peace. Well, what? I asked for one 2 hours ago. Yeah, get him to stand here and put his hands up. I hate you. Yes, I will. Stand there. What the fuck is your problem? Yeah, so I've made, I've been asking to have those morons arrested, and you're harassing me. This is my property. What? Julian Mulligan and the psychiatrist. You've got it all recorded. Why am I having to repeat myself? Where's my lawyer? You have the right to remain silent. You do not have to say anything. Anything you do say may be used as evidence. I'm performing a citizen's arrest against you, Simon. You're under arrest. Officer arrested. Arrested. So, you've got it all on tape. Yeah, it's all. This is live on YouTube, you idiot. You're live. That's why if you kill me, you'll be sentenced to fucking death. Don't kill me. I'm not angry at myself. I'm angry at you. You're not doing your job. You're not doing your job. So, pro se, because you're harassing me, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you do say may be used in evidence, yeah? Anything you say may be used in evidence, and you're under arrest. You're under arrest. You are under arrest. You do not have to say anything. You do not have to say anything, Simon. Shut your cunt mouth. Yes. Your role is to harass me, clearly. Exactly. Do you want to listen again? Here's a phone call from yesterday, you fucking cunt. Get the fuck off my property. Thomas. You don't have anyone's attention. Can you even listen? No. You listen to this. This is a phone call from yesterday. Get that dog out as well. Simon, can you get those dogs out? Get the dog out or I'll shoot it. You don't understand anything. So I've made a formal complaint about Julia Mulligan herself. I've tried complaining to professional standards. Can you get another police force here that's not corrupt? Oh, wait, they're all corrupt. Tom S? No, my name's Tom, you cunt. Oh, of course you don't make any decisions because you're retarded. Right, you listen to this then. Right, here we go. Just one moment.
I'm still giving you a final chance.
So this is a message to a psychiatrist called Steve Wright. Steve Wright was also the name of a murderer. No, this is to my psychiatrist yesterday.
So I'm still giving you a final chance. I did say by close of play today, and it's the time's cracking on. I've got an idea. I've got such a good idea.
I'll cut my throat with this wine glass. Yeah? Do you want me to kill myself?
You are.
Do you want me to commit suicide? Because I will. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to kill myself.
Nearest relative. Yeah. So I'm just.
No, you're not.
Just do something. I'm going to show you how they act. Well,
no, it's pointed to my head for my own safety. It's not remotely funny, is it, Paul Gascoigne? Thomas! Kill yourself, you cunt. Right, I'm not armed with a firearm, but I do have a mallet. If I hit you on the head with that, you're dead in one blow, mate.
Pick up.
Listen!
Hello! Hi, guys. How are you? You're live on YouTube. You're live on YouTube, Steve. Stephen. You're going to pick up. They have to pick up. It's a crisis number. So you just. They didn't earlier. They dropped it twice. They cancelled it twice. The crisis number.
Get back! Get back! I can see you. Get back! I've got a line of shots. I've got a shot on your head. Get back.
They cancelled it. I'm going to keep going. They have to pick up, don't they? It's a crisis number.
Yeah, I'm at the back of the yard.
I was getting so angry, but it's ridiculous. I'm supposed to be a patient, and they're threatening me with. They kept going, "Where are you? Where are you?"
Get another police force here now.
I'm talking about James.
Listen!
The master sweep guy. The guy that broke the door down for me. You know, the door that always gets broken in Peppermill Court so you can escape. The garden door. But he broke it specifically for me because they were keeping me because I escaped once already. And then he got kicked out because he broke the door. Because he was voluntarily. He just goes in there for fun. The master sweep at the end of the room. Sorry, what's your name? Cormac. What's your surname?
Listen!
Cormac O'Connell. Hi, my name's Tom. My name's Tom, and basically I'm arranging an arrest warrant for Shane McElroy and Steve Wright. I was really rudely spoken to earlier. I do have bipolar disorder, so I've arranged for a legal friend to just speak to you and explain what's happened. I think I've spoken in detail about what's happened.
Just get off!
You're live on YouTube as well, by the way. You're live on YouTube as well, by the way, and Facebook, so you better watch your words. So I just want to know why I didn't receive a phone call back with regards.
Are you listening?
My complaint, and I'm just going to pass you across to my legal friend, Alex, who has worked in mental health for many years, and he will, you can explain to him what you're doing. Okay, here you go. Cormac.
Hello there, Cormac. This is Alex Thompson.
Where's my lawyer?
Hi there.
No, forget Simon. Where's my lawyer? I have the right to legal representation. Get a lawyer here now. No, of course I'm not coming out, you moron. You'll arrest me.
6 to 9 months now, and they're just getting no response other than rather
threatening me with
threatening with antipsychotics and potentially arrest or section for reasonably so.
Who's your chief at Fulford Road, Nick, you stupid cunt? Who's my barrister? Me! Pro se! Me! Yes!
No, you misheard that.
Shut up! I am representing myself. I would like to talk to a justice of the peace for a writ of habeas corpus. Yes! Get one on the phone right now, you fucking cunt! Get one on the phone right now or I kill myself. Get one now or I kill myself. No, it won't. There's one at the magistrate's court. 5 minutes away. What? No, I'm not talking to Simon. I'm only speaking to a JP. Because Simon's not a judge. Simon's just an idiot. No, Simon's not talking to me. I'm speaking to a judge. I beg your pardon, cunt. Okay, I'll speak to Simon then. Simon, come and stand here. I'm not... No, if you're pointing weapons at me, I'm staying back. Don't point any weapons at me, I'll shoot. I don't have a gun on me, you fucking retard. No. Why? Of course I don't have a gun, you stupid idiot. Where's Simon? Where's the judge? I'm requesting a solicitor right now. No, I've been asking for one for 3 hours and you know I need one. There is a lot going on here and you're breaking the law. Exactly, so keep your mouth shut. Thomas, Simon, 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 Thomas, Simon, Thomas, Simon. I can do broken record if you want, Simon. You don't understand anything because you're programmed, you're a bot. Yeah, your role is. So what I'm requesting is a writ of habeas corpus. Do you understand what habeas corpus is? There's my hands, retard. Look. So habeas corpus means have the body. So it means you need to get a judge here. Because this is that serious. Because your police force is corrupt. Julian Mulligan is the Police and Crime Commissioner, yes? I've made complaints to professional standards. I was assaulted by a desk sergeant back in June. I was locked up in a psychiatric hospital. Pumped full of drugs. Not happening again. Over my June. Over my dead body, I'm saying. That started by someone called James Huxford, who I've requested an arrest warrant for. Oh, for fuck's sake, Simon. I'm not a violent person, but you're being violent towards me, so I'll respond likely. No, not you personally, but the dog is. Simon, my first request is to get that fucking dog out of my alleyway. Yeah, that dog and that cunt there. Yeah, so my first request is get those men out of my property or they go to prison. I can't understand anything you're saying because you don't really understand a word I'm saying. No, you don't understand a word I'm saying, clearly. So I've requested 1, legal representation, 2, a writ of habeas corpus. Yeah, so you better be fucking listening. Yeah? So this is psychological and psychiatric abuse, and you're committing it. You are listening, yeah. You better be fucking listening. So as I was taken back to my cell, I insulted him in June, and then what he did is he threw me down onto the bed and then punched my, banged my face into the bed. One of those fucking concrete beds. Fulford Road, Nick. You also kept me without water. I was literally hallucinating because I was so dehydrated. Because James Huxford, psychiatric nurse, I had been requested. I'm basically the person that kept Bootham Park Hospital open. For fuck's sake. I'm the person that kept Bootham Park Hospital open. I'm the person that did the petition. I know Rachel Maskell personally. The MP for York. I know her personally. I've done so much for this country, and you guys are a fucking joke. Shame on you. I know you haven't, but all of the details are all on your little computer system. No, you're not. So, where's my lawyer? First of all, I'm requesting legal representation. Second of all, I'm requesting a writ of habeas corpus. No, you're putting back to the National Crime Agency because your force is corrupt. No, you don't have to work up. You call a judge right now. Or call West Yorkshire Police. It's very serious. This is Supreme Court level stuff. You're starting to understand now. I've been psychiatrically abused. I am claiming grievous bodily harm. Grievous bodily harm. Against me. No, forget the desk sergeant. He's shit on my shoe. against the 2 psychiatrists and the psychiatric nurse. What do you mean, why today? I haven't done anything to you today. My hand's there. I haven't done anything to you today. So what has happened today is I've been requesting for those psychiatrists to be arrested. They've arranged a section 135 against me to try and get me locked up in Peppermill Court again. Yes. Yeah, of course. Right there. So what's happened is they then applied for a section 135 to try and get me locked up and put me through and kill my mind. I'll kill myself before I go back in there. Yeah, in that shithole Peppermill Court. I want Shona McElroy and Steve Wright arrested immediately. I'm requesting a warrant for an arrest. In fact, I'm requesting a citizen's arrest. I need to play the video for you because I can't be asked to. If you don't point your weapons at me there. Has he got one? Drop it now. Drop it. Put it on the floor so I can see it. Put it on the floor so I can see it. He's not keeping anyone safe. He's threatening me. I know what a sling is. I've got one in the house. Oh, very good. What weapon is it? What weapon is it? MP5? Uzi? A G36. That's, I could shoot an SA-80 at your head if I wanted to. I could hit you at 200 yards, mate. Can you get him to move away, first of all? No, he's not going to stay anywhere. This is that serious. Right, my hands are here. I'm not picking up a weapon. I'm just putting a little video on for you. For fuck's sake. Okay, so what I'm requesting from you, Simon, is to get a JP and a lawyer here. And also another police force that isn't corrupt. No. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to kill myself if you come any closer. Get that dog out the alleyway. I can hear something at the back. Get back! Get back! Get back! You and whose fucking army, cunt? You and whose army? You're supposed to be a civilian. You are a civilian. Simon, you're a civilian. No, you're a civilian. Police officers are civilians, you idiot. Police officers are civilians. I have as much right to arrest you as you have to arrest me, and you know that. Of course I do. So I requested for them to pay for treatment for me at the retreat, which is a proper mental hospital, back in between March and June, and it would have been much cheaper for them. I'm completely sane, mate. I treat myself. I'm getting a cigarette. I've had enough of this. This is a bollocks conversation. Fucking psychopaths. Get back or I'll shoot! There's 18 people watching at the moment. Get back or I'll shoot you! Shut up, you cunt! Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back, I'm armed! No! Of course I'm not going to, you moron. It's for my own sake. Shut the fuck up and kill yourself! You fucking robot!
You are illegal. Do you understand the concept of a legal friend?
I mean, it's just someone who's failing.
Yeah, so it's the same for nearest relative. Yeah. So I'm just going to do something. I'm going to show you how they act. I'm just wondering. Oh, that's the magistrate's call. Don't want to call them again. I want to call the crisis team again.
Kill yourself, you cunt. Shut up and kill yourself.
Steve, show up.
Can anyone in York that's my friend get down here and kill these morons?
Hi guys. How are you? You're live on YouTube.
You're live on YouTube
You're live
as
on
well,
YouTube,
Simon,
Steve.
you moron.
Stephen.
So this is
You
a
have to pick
message
up.
to
They have to
Stephen
pick
Wright,
up the crisis number. So you just they didn't earlier. They dropped it twice. They cancelled it twice. The crisis number.
Get me a lawyer! Get me a lawyer, Simon! You're not a lawyer, you're a civilian.
They've cancelled it.
Thomas, come to the
They have to
window
pick
so I
up
can
the
shoot
crisis
you.
number. I was getting so
Kill
angry,
yourself.
but it's ridiculous. I'm supposed to be a patient, and they're threatening me with. They kept going, "Where are you? Where are you?" And I first said, "I'm at the hospital. I'm in the emergency room." I've told you about James Hudson, the master suite guy, the guy that broke the door down for me. You know, there's a door that always gets broken in Peppermill Court so you can escape. The garden door. But he broke it specifically for me because they were keeping me in because I escaped once already. And then he got kicked out because he broke the door because he was there voluntarily. He just goes in there for fun. The master
Kill
suite
yourself.
at the end of the courtroom.
Kill yourself.
Sorry, what's your name?
Commit suicide,
Cormac.
you cunt.
What's your surname?
Listen.
Cormac O'Connell. Hi, my name's Tom. And basically I'm arranging an arrest warrant for Shona McElroy and Steve Rice. I was really rudely spoken to earlier. I do have bipolar disorder, so I've arranged for a legal friend to just speak to you and explain what's happened. I think I've spoken in detail about what's happened already. You're live on YouTube as well, by the way. You're live on YouTube as well, by the way, and Facebook, so you better watch your words. So I just want to know why I didn't receive a phone call back with regards my complaint. And I'm just going to pass you across to my legal friend, Alex, who has worked in mental health for many years. And he will, you can explain to him what we're doing. Okay, here you go. Cormac.
Hello there, Cormac. This is Alex, Tom's friend speaking. Hi there. It's just my friend would just like to just have some sort of reasonable response from the mental health team in regards to his complaints because he's been trying.
This has been going for months.
It's been going on for the past 6 to 9 months now, and they're just getting no response other than rather
threatening me with psychotics,
threatening him with antipsychotics and potentially arrest or section it unreasonably so. No, you misheard that. He's his own legal representative.
I am a lawyer, basically.
I am simply his legal.
I'm a legal. You're my nearest relative.
I'm pretty much like his nearest relative.
Because I don't have any relatives in York.
It's just he's saying that I'm a legal friend in the regard that I've worked in that field and know a little bit about.
So just to stop psychopaths,
Right, he's just doing that to ensure that
to protect my own sanity and to protect my sanity.
Just give me a moment. I'm just trying to speak to him.
Stop being angry.
The reason that he's doing that
don't worry, I've got gas canisters, you retards. I've got enough to light up the whole neighborhood.
Evidence, just in case anything is said either or.
Get back or I'll
He's just trying to
shoot.
do it because he's been through this process before, and it's obviously
Get back or I'll shoot you.
reasonably so.
Thomas, Simon,
Right,
you
he's
want to
trying
play?
to-
Simon, would you like to play a
I've called
job?
999 4 times today.
Just one moment, right? Yeah, he's
Simon,
tried
do you want
that,
your
but
cocksucker,
still
you
have
cunt?
no response.
You gay
other than-
faggot.
Threats.
Pals.
Pass it back in. Sorry, pass it right back in. Sorry, are you a PALS member? You're not a PALS. What's your rank? Are you a nurse or are you just an idiot? Are you a nurse? Sorry, are you a nurse? Where did you go to university? I don't care. Where did I go to university? I don't give a fuck what your name is, you fucking cunt. Don't you dare hang up the phone. Hey, Goodbye, cunt. Bye-bye. See what I mean? You see what I mean now? I'm going to say...
Get another police force here now. You're corrupt. Kill yourself. If you kill me, it'll be hell on. If you kill me, it'll be hell on.
Okay, so the problem with psychiatry is really that it's based around a system of making people shut up. So they call them major tranquilizers for a reason. So if you think about what they give people when they're severely ill, and so-called schizophrenia, they give them stuff like haloperidol, olanzapine, any really strong stuff that makes people shut up and go to sleep. And I've taken those because I was forced to in the past. And what I found is that they make your mind collapse. That you can't think.
Do not shoot
maybe
me!
it'll work for some people, but certainly not for me. So I personally find that I've got bipolar disorder, so modulators of GABA work quite well. Things like lamotrigine, which is a modulator of GABA, at a push. GABA agonists work. I think they're agonists, maybe antagonists. Things like Valium can help if you're fucked up. Yeah, more interesting stuff, I guess. How do I stop this? Can you turn this off?
Dreams of falling daylight. From the window to your brow. A disaster lightning in your ears. All 3, 4 hours just a couple of days. I'm Dries ourselves from the great divide. The fingers they grab my chest and open wide. All the muscles are injecting all the bones. I project everything around me.
Feeling do you understand? You better come and bring it to your day. Come to my level and use it to go. Cause I'm becoming higher than we've been before. If you're down from the right, you right now. I'm the only one that's taking control. Come to my level. I feel a time. Never again at a time. You better be ready. You ready, come and do it right. I can do this on my own. I can do this all alone. I'm gonna be ready. I'm ready, so you better ready. If you wanna come along, we are doing nothing wrong. It's the way that I'm feeling, so you understand. You better come and bring a dream in today. Come to my level and you dance to go. Cause I'm becoming higher than we've been before. You don't know why, you better know. I'm the only one that's taking control. Jump up to my level. Jump up to my level and you dance to go. Jump up to my level. Jump up to my level and you dance to go. When I get the feeling, I get what I'm needing. I don't need a reason. You better
Help me! Help! Help! British Army, anyone! Anyone, get here! Kyle Barnett, bring guns! British Army, Fulford Barracks, get here! Kyle Barnett, British Army, Fulford Barracks, come on, mate! Get the fucking army here! Get the army here! Shut the fuck up, you cunt! Shut up and kill yourself! Commit suicide! That's what I want you to do, Simon. Help me, for God's sake, help! Anyone! Goose! Army, British Army, get here and get these fucking psychopaths out! I've got a shot at your head, Simon! It's loaded. Locked and loaded. Get the fuck back right now, I can see your head. Help! I'm requesting support from anyone. Just get here and get these nuts off my property. Help me, for God's sake! No, you're not. You're here to commit suicide. No, you're not. Get the army here now. Get the British Army here now.
To note Newton's three laws and those who does.
Kill yourself!
Thermodynamics. Let's take the first law of thermodynamics. Obvious.
What?
Heat goes from hot to cold. What energy goes from hot to cold? Simple. The second law of thermodynamics is this. If you have two objects, right, and they both have energy, or say one object, right? You have one object going forward in time. The entropy of the object going forward in time increases because it requires more energy to go backwards in time. Now, the reason for that is that when I throw a glass on the floor, it smashes. Imagine the amount of energy it would take to put those shards back together. Talking too seriously, let's go back to jokes.
What's my favourite joke? It's that God is dog backwards. It's a palindrome.
Hey, it can be. Do you want me to load it? Kill yourself.
My favourite palindrome is a film called Benjamin Button. I haven't read the book. It could be quite interesting.
Get the book back.
So Stephen Hawking, who I met one time, I saw him once. He couldn't say hello because he could only speak at 4 words a minute because he talks by blinking or twitching his eye like that because he had ALS, amyloid lateral sclerosis. So he couldn't move, but he could think in his head just like you and I can. And his question was initially, he found out that black holes radiate that's Susskind. Black holes radiate energy. So black holes radiate energy. Leonard Susskind, who is still alive, found out that contains information. So Leonard Susskind proved that the multiverse, if it exists, is fractal. Now, it is my belief that we live in a black hole, but I can't prove it. There is proof. It can be done. It seems to make sense because the universe is holographic. It's two-dimensional sometimes.
Do not kill me!
In 2017, Pharrell Williams created a song that will
Help!
be released
Help!
for years.
Help!
Only if we care about the planet.
Fire! Help!
A copy of this song has been engraved on a unique clay vinyl made of soil taken directly from the Louis XIII vineyard in Cognac. If we continue on this destructive path, the clay vinyl will disintegrate, and we'll lose this track forever.
Louis XIII thinks a century ahead. We should all do the same for the planet.
I'm running around looking for peace of mind. So come and change me. You were always around to make me smile. need a change. Help me out before I die. Save me now. Help me out before I die. Yeah, I just need some space. Stuck underwater, I'm stuck underwater, and I just need some space, my friend. It's not what you want, it's not what you want, but I just need a change. Help me out before I die. Save me now before I give up. Help me out before I drown. Yeah, I just need some space.
Get back! Get back! Are you still there, Simon? Simon, are you still there? Simon! Yeah, where's my lawyer? Where's my lawyer? I said, where's my lawyer? No, where's my lawyer? I don't have a firearm. I've got a gas canister, a knife, and a heavy fucking mallet. Look what I've got at the moment. I've got a gas canister that's explosive. I've got a really oh shit, there goes the gas. But I've got that and I've got a knife. No. Cut your throat. Yeah, if you come any closer, I'll cut your throat. Get back! Get back! I've got a bomb! I'm going to set the bomb off. I've got a bomb. It's armed. I'm going to set it off. Semtex. Semtex. Yeah, ton of Semtex in the house. Get back. No. No, I'm going to discharge the bomb now. I'm killing myself. It'll blow off this house and the ones next to it. it is. Eat shit, you retard. That's light and blue. Light and blue, yeah? I'll set the house on fire. You are? I've got loads of gas in the house. I've got canisters. I'm going to start doing more stuff. You're going to do more stuff cocktail. I'm going to make a Molotov cocktail. So it's a jar that's full of that that's on fire and let's explode when it hits you. Get back! Got a shot! Get back! I can see your head! Get back! Opening fire! Fuck off! I want you to get back. Get the fuck back. Get back! No, but you get me a lawyer and you get the judge. It'll keep you away from a back door then. No, it'll keep you away from a back door. Don't try it then. I can stay here for months. No, you're not talking to me, are you? You're not listening. Die! I've covered myself in petrol. I've covered myself in petrol. Yeah, I'm going to set myself on fire. Hey? Yeah, I want to speak to Alex now. Yeah? Where the fuck is he? Yeah, where is he? Simon, you cunt, kill yourself. Where's Alex? I'm not coming out. Yeah, I'm not coming out, am I? Yeah. Yeah. No, you need to get him to call me. No. I don't know where my phone is because you're threatening me. I don't know where it is right now. Right, I'm live on the internet, so this is all broadcasting. He knows I'm here. What he needs to do is come here. Or you get me a judge. One of the two, you fucking cunt. I'm covered in petrol. I'm covered in petrol, mate. Yeah. No, I'm gonna stay armed for my own safety. I want you to kill yourself, you fucking psycho. Get me a lawyer! I request legal representation. Where's my lawyer? Kill yourself. Yeah. Calm down, Simon. Simon, calm down. You're making everyone upset. You're upsetting no one but everyone else. You're not upsetting me. I can deal with you. Can you get me a negotiator that can actually negotiate? Because you couldn't negotiate your way out of a fucking paper bag. You fucking cunt. You stupid fucking cunt. Simon! Simon, I'm covered in petrol. Unless you get those guys off the property, I'm starting a fire. I'm starting a fire. It seems to me you're just saying I know it's easy to leave this when it's not every night is you first but I only got myself to blame for it. So it's too late to let it go the line inside it. I can stop yeah, but I got
Critical battery, please charge.
I'm starting a fire. I'm going to kill myself. Believe it, yeah, but I've got high hopes. It takes me back to where we started. Help! Help! Fire! Bomb! Get back!
Yes, she thought.
Gonna kill myself.
Mobile network with endless social media without eating your data.
should have stayed. Were there signs I ignored? Can I help you not to hurt anymore? Help! Help! I'm being attacked! Were the signs I ignored? Help! Can I help you not to hurt anymore? Get back! Get the fuck back! When the world get back! Get back! Get back! There are things that we can have but can't keep. If they say, who cares if one more light goes out in the sky of a million stars? It flickers, flickers. Who cares when someone's time runs out? If a moment is all we are, or quicker, quicker. Who cares if one more light goes out? Well, I do. The reminders pull the floor from your feet. In the kitchen, one more chair than you need. Oh, and you're angry, and you should be. It's not fair. Just 'cause you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't there. They say, who cares if one more light goes out in the sky of a million stars? It flickers, flickers. Who cares when someone's time runs out? If a moment is all we are, or quicker, quicker. Who cares if one more light goes out? Well, I do. Who cares if one more light goes out in the sky of a million stars? It flickers, flickers. Who cares when someone's time runs out? If a moment is all we are, or quicker, quicker. Who cares if one more light goes out? I do. I do. Help me, for God's sake! I don't have my phone on me because you're threatening me. I don't know. Well, you can talk to me by shouting, can't you? Kill yourself, you fucking cunt. Yeah, I'm picking it up now. I can hit shut up. I'm finding my phone. Shut up. Shut up. I'm trying to find my phone, you mom. Yeah, I'm picking my phone up. Hi, mate. So you need to get here right now. Get the army or get another police force. They've got armed officers all around the house. I'm covered in petrol, ready to kill myself. course I'm not. Of course I don't want to commit suicide. Can you get me a lawyer? I need a lawyer. You need to get my dad, and you need to get him to get the best lawyer. So my dad's number, have you got a pen? Oh, for fuck's sake, mate, please. Go on speakerphone. Just to let them know, I've covered the house in petrol. I'll set it on fire if anyone comes any near. Of course we will, won't we? We will. We're not going down that road. But this ends either with them dead or me dead. Or them arrested. Nope. No, I'm either dying or I'm being having that fucking section 135 rescinded. Because I've made a formal complaint against these cunts. So get the army here. Now, I've got a friend called Kyle Barnett on Facebook who's down at Fulford Barracks. Get him in the fucking British Army here. Can you tell them I've got a 10-ton Semtex bomb as well? Yeah, I'll explode it if anyone comes any nearer. We'll blow up the whole neighbourhood. Yeah, of course they can. They can get me a solicitor and a justice of the peace. So that's what I'm requesting. I'm requesting legal representation. I'm requesting the British Army. Have a word with Simon, because he seems to be mentally retarded, and fucking crack his skull in. Cheers, mate. Can you get my dad? Get my fucking dad and get me a lawyer. The best. Someone like, get me a lawyer, someone like Michel de Rea. I'll pay for it. Tell him I will pay for it. I don't care if he wants to help me with money. I will pay for it. I'll pick up, yeah, but there's no way I'm leaving this house alive. I'm either, yeah, I'll set it on fire before anyone comes any closer. Yeah, put it forward to them. I want a judge. I want a writ of habeas corpus, which means show me the body, which means I need a judge right now. I've been asking for one for 4 hours, and I've been asking for legal representation for 4 hours, both of which I'm legally entitled to. They have no other option but to provide me with those. None. Can you tell that cunt Simon to shoot himself in the head? Cheers, mate. Get my dad to give me a call back. Cheers, mate. Thanks. Bye. Get back or I'll shoot! Get back, I say, or I'll shoot! I've got a shot! I'm going to shoot you in the head, Simon. Hi, Steve and Shona. Shona, kill yourself, you fucking cunt. Shona McElroy, you fucking Nazi psychopath. Get back to South Africa with your little Nazi friends. Fuck off and die. I'm out the window. I've got a shot on you. You just can't see me. Shut up and die, you fucking cunt. Kill yourself. Kill yourself, I said. I'm out the window. I'm out the window. I've got my hands out the front. I've got a shot at you on the back. Get back. Get away from the door. It's covered in petrol, this house.
So you have to trust that the gods will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something. Your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever.
Get back or I'll shoot!
Believing that the dots will connect down the road.
Get back,
will
I
give you the
say!
confidence to follow your heart, even when it leads you off the well-worn
It's
path.
loaded, and I'm covered in
And that will
petrol.
make all the difference. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. You've got to find.
I'm going to set the bomb off.
And that
I'm
is
going to
as
set
true
the
for
bomb
work
off.
as it is for your lovers. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking and don't settle. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become.
But you're going to have some ups and you're going to have some downs. Most people give up on themselves easily. You know the human spirit is powerful. There's nothing as powerful. It's hard to kill the human spirit. Anybody can feel good when they have their health, their bills are paid, they have happy relationships. Anybody can be positive then. Anybody can have a larger vision then. Anybody can have faith under those kinds of circumstances. The real challenge of growth, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, comes when you get knocked down. Get back! It takes courage to act. Part of being hungry when you've been defeated, it takes courage to start over again. Fear kills dreams. Fear kills hope. Fear put people in the hospital. Fear can age you, can hold you back from doing something that you know within yourself that you're capable of doing, but it will paralyze you.
At the end of your feelings is nothing, but at the end of every principle is a promise. Behind your little feelings, it might not be absolutely nothing at the end of your little feelings, but behind every principle is a promise. And some of you in your life, the reason why you're not at your goal right now, because you just all about your feelings. Get back! You all on your feelings. You don't feel like waking up. So who does? Every day you say no to your dreams, you might be pushing your dreams back a whole 6 months, a whole year. That one single day, that one day you didn't get up could have pushed your stuff back I don't know how long.
Don't allow your emotions to
Get
control
back!
you. We are emotional,
Get
but
back!
you want to begin
I've got a
to
clean shot in your
discipline
head.
your emotion. If you don't discipline and contain your emotions, they will use you.
It's not loaded, you retard. I can load it if
You
you
want
me
it, and you're going to go all out to have
Get
it.
the fuck back!
It's not going to be easy. When you want to change, it's not easy. If it were in fact easy, everybody would do it. But if you're serious, you'll go all out. I'm in control here. I'm not going to let this get me down. I'm not going to let this destroy me. I'm coming back. And I'll be stronger and better because of it. You have got to make a declaration that this is what you stand for. You're standing up for your dreams. You're standing up for peace of mind. You're standing up for health. Take full responsibility for your life. Bash! Accept where you are and the responsibility that you're going to take yourself where you want to go. You can decide that I'm going to live each day as if
bash.
I last.
Bash!
Live your life with passion.
Help! Help!
With some drive. Decide that you're going to push yourself. The last chapter to your life has not been written yet. And it doesn't matter about what happened yesterday. It doesn't matter about what happens to you. What matters is, what are you going to do about it?
This year I will make this goal become a reality. I won't talk about it anymore. I can. I can. I can.
Pseudo bash! Pseudo bash! Bash! Get me the British Army now! British Army! Get me the British Army now! Any loyal members of the British Army, get here now! And kill these police officers! Kill them!
Don't give
I give you orders to kill them now!
There's always an answer to everything.
Where's my lawyer? Hello? Where's my lawyer? Yeah, have you got a pen? 07739 600 746. I want Michel de Rea. Or I want any lawyer who's got half a brain. I want this Section 135 rescinding, and I want these police officers arrested. Especially Simon. Kill yourself, you fucking cunt! Alex, talk. No, he's the negotiator. He's the police negotiator, so he's the man you need to speak to. You need to tell him to commit suicide and get the British Army here. Loyal members of the British Army. Yeah, so what I'm requesting is some chicken, some lager, Paul Gascoigne. Just get me a lawyer and my dad. And also get this Section 135 rescinded. I want Steve Wright, Shona McElroy, and Julian Mulligan arrested immediately. Yep, it's my father's number, 07739 600 746. I won't speak to him directly, but he needs to get me a lawyer, and he needs to get the British Army. In fact, can you get him to get my cousin with the rifles and shotguns? Can you get the Weatheralds down here with rifles, shotguns, and kill these cunts? Get them down here. Anyone who's got weapons, get here immediately. Kill them. Shoot to kill. Oh, well, I'm either these guys are going to die or I am. I'm not leaving this house without that section being rescinded and those people being arrested. Got enough food in here to stay for months. The house is covered in petrol. There's a bomb. Yeah? You got all of that? Semtex. It'll literally level this house and the two ones next door and kill everyone within 50 yards. Yep. So what I need is a lawyer, and I need him to arrange a judge, a JP. I need a writ of habeas corpus. I've been saying this for hours now, mate. Yes, that's my fucking name, Goose. You know that. Well, fucking sort it out then. Have you spoke? Can you call my dad? Cheers, mate. Okay, so what are you saying? I'm covered in petrol, so as soon as anyone steps foot near the door, I'll light. Yeah? Oh, he's already spoke. No, it's not okay. He needs to kill himself. Simon, kill yourself. Yeah? Is it someone from higher up and not from North Yorkshire Police? If it's someone from North Yorkshire Police, they're corrupt. Ask him if he's from North Yorkshire Police. Mark, are you from North Yorkshire Police? So you're corrupt. You need to resign. You're not helping me. What you need to do is get the British Army here, because the house is full of Semtex, mate. Of course he's a good friend. And what he's doing is he's going to get you prosecuted, you fucking moron. What's your rank, you fucking cunt? Sergeant, what rank am I? I was a sergeant as well, but not in the fucking... You're a civilian, you fucking retard. You do not have to say anything. You do not have to say anything. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. And you're under arrest. I'm covered in petrol, mate. Good, but what would make me really happy if you cut your own throat and then suck the guy next to you's cock. You're not keeping anyone safe, though, are you? Because you're threatening me. So my first request is to get those guys away from the back door. I set this bomb off. Semtex, I said. Bought it on the internet. 10 quid. Out of it. I'm just taking the piss out of you, stupid cunt. I'm ripping the shit out of you. You're live on YouTube. This is all being recorded in evidence, and you're going to prison. This is ending two ways. Either you guys retreat, or I kill myself. Yeah, so you listen to me, and you listen fucking well, you fucking moron. I want a writ of habeas corpus. Yeah, so I want a writ of habeas corpus. I want a police force that isn't corrupt, or the British Army. You can call Fulford Barracks, speak to Kyle Barnett, and get the fucking army here. It ends in two ways. Either you die or I do. The third option is I am not leaving this house until that section 135 is ruled invalid. I need to speak to a judge on the phone. I need to speak to a senior judge. No, it isn't difficult. You just need to pick up the phone. You pass it on, you stupid cunt. You pass it on. You get in touch with the British Army and you have all these fucking retard civilians shot. All right, cunt. Get me a lawyer and get me a judge, or I kill you. I'll kill you with my bare hands. All right. Die. Are there any loyal soldiers of the British Army left? Are there any loyal soldiers of the British Army left? Is anyone loyal in the British Army anymore? I guess not. I guess not. Shame. Shame on you. Get back! Get back!
If you think this is just a party, then you are mistaken. If you think this is just a place, then you are misinformed. Because this isn't just a place. It's the place where it happens. Whatever it is. In places like this, a guest list becomes a list of...
Calm down, you fucking retard. Listen to Bernie. Calm the fuck down and step back. Get away from me. White lips, pale face. White lips, pale face. Breathing in the snowflakes. Burnt lungs, sour taste. Lights go, days end, struggling to pay rent. Long nights, strange men. And they say she's in the class 18, stuck in her daydream. Been this way since 18, but lately her face. Andre Smith, you're a fucking retard. Fuck off, you retard. Shut up, you nigger. Die, you nigger. Fuck you, Andre, you fucking nigger. Fuck off, you nigger. We're just under the upper hand. And go mad for a couple grams. But she don't want to go outside tonight. And in a pipe she flies to motherland, or sells love to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly. Angels to fly. Get back!
Can't you lead a good life without believing in Christianity? This is the question on which I've been asked to write. And straight away, before I begin trying to answer it, I have a comment to make. The question sounds as if it were asked by a person who said to himself, I don't care whether Christianity is in fact true or not. I'm not interested in finding out whether the real universe is more like what the Christians say than what the materialists say. All I'm interested in is leading a good life. I'm going to choose beliefs not because I think them true, but because I find them helpful. Now, frankly, I find it hard to sympathize with this state of mind. One of the things that distinguishes man from the other animals is that he wants to know things, wants to find out what reality is like, simply for the sake of knowing. When that desire is completely quenched in anyone, I think he has become something less than human. As a matter of fact, I don't believe any of you have really lost that desire. More probably, foolish preachers, by always telling you how much Christianity will help you and how good it is for society, have actually led you to forget that Christianity is not a patent medicine. Christianity claims to give an account of facts, to tell you what the real universe is like. Its account of the universe may be true, or it may not. And once the question is really before you, then your natural inquisitiveness must make you want to know the answer. If Christianity is untrue, then no honest man will want to believe it, however helpful it might be. If it is true, every honest man will want to believe it, even if it gives him no help at all. As soon as we have realized this, we realize something else. If Christianity should happen to be true, then it is quite impossible that those who know this truth and those who don't should be equally well equipped for leading a good life. Knowledge of the facts must make a difference to one's actions. Suppose you found a man on the point of starvation who wanted to do the right thing. If you had no knowledge of medical science, you would probably give him a large, solid meal, and as a result, your man would die. That is what comes of working in the dark. In the same way, a Christian and a non-Christian may both wish to do good to their fellow men. The one believes that men are going to live forever, that they were created by God, and so built that they can find their true and lasting happiness only by being united to God, that they have gone badly off the rails, and that obedient faith in Christ is the only way back. The other believes that men are an accidental result of the blind workings of matter, that they started as mere animals and have more or less steadily improved, that they are going to live for about 70 years, that their happiness is fully attainable by good social services and political organizations, and that everything else, e.g. vivisection, birth control, the judicial system, education, is to be judged to be good or bad simply insofar as it helps or hinders that kind of happiness. Now, there are quite a lot of things which these two men could agree in doing for their fellow citizens. Both would approve of efficient sewers and hospitals and a healthy diet. But sooner or later, the difference of their beliefs would produce differences in their practical proposals. Both, for example, might be very keen about education, but the kinds of education they wanted people to have would obviously be very different. Again, where the materialist would simply ask about a proposed action, will it increase the happiness of the majority? The Christian might have to say, even if it does increase the happiness of the majority, we can't do it. It is unjust. And all the time, one great difference would run through their whole policy. To the materialist, things like nations, classes, civilizations must be more important than individuals, because the individuals live only 70-odd years each, and the group may last for centuries. But to the Christian, individuals are more important, for they live eternally, and races, civilizations, and the like are, in comparison, the creatures of the day. The Christian and the materialist hold different beliefs about the universe. They can't both be right. The one who is wrong will act in a way which simply doesn't fit the real universe. Consequently, with the best will in the world, he will be helping his fellow creatures to their destruction. With the best will in the world. Then it won't be his fault. Surely God, if there is a God, will not punish a man for honest mistakes. But was that all you were thinking about? Are we ready to run the risk of working in the dark all our lives and doing infinite harm, provided only someone will assure us that our own skins will be safe, that no one will punish us or blame us? I will not believe that the reader is quite on that level. But even if he were, there is something
Help
to be
me!
said for him.
Help!
The question before each of us is not, can someone lead a good life without Christianity? The question is, can I? We all know there have been good men who were not Christians, men like Socrates and Confucius who had never heard of it. or men like J.S.
Help!
who quite honestly couldn't believe it. Supposing Christianity to be true, these men were in a state of honest ignorance or honest error. If their intentions were as good as I suppose
Fuck
they
off!
would be,
Get
of course,
back!
I can't read their secret hearts. I hope and believe that the skill and mercy of God will remedy the evils which their ignorance, left to itself, would naturally
The rocket
produce
equation,
both
it's
for
a
them
beautiful thing.
and for those.
No astronaut launches for space
Man
with
who
their
asks
fingers
me
crossed. That's not how we deal with risk. Study every system on it.
If he hadn't heard of Christianity, he would not be asking this question. If, having heard of it, and having seriously man who asks this question has heard of Christianity is by no means certain that he is ready to ask things like justification, aren't good intentions enough to save the neighbors without looking at or making sure that there is a found himself. With such a man, it might be enough to allow. He is really asking to be allowed to get over before it is done to himself what he will be. But that is not the whole story. We need not require punishment for his cowardice and laziness when it comes himself. Man should be deliberately trying not to make Christianity as true or false. Because if he sees endless trouble, he should turn out to be true. He is like a man who declares forgets. Notice me, because if I do it, he might find his own down his He is like a man who because he's afraid. He's like a man who won't go to the doctor and fetch food to his spirit because he's afraid of the doctor. A man who remains an unbeliever for such reasons is not in a state of understanding. He's in a state of dishonesty. And that dishonesty spreads all these things in the certainly shiftings, vague one, backward, none of his own mental honest rejection of God, however mistaken, whosoever shall speak a word is the Son of Man, and shall be forgiven. But to evade the Son of Man, look the other way, pretend you haven't noticed, become suddenly absorbed in something outside the street, leave to receive off the telephone as it might be leave unopened some letter for strange headlines because it might be from him. This is a different way. May not be certain yet. Not impossible but still, the intellectual honors are very low now. I hear something whimpering on against those people. Will it help me? Will it make me happy? Do you really think it would be better if I became a Christian? Well, if you must, the answer is yes. Don't try giving an answer for it instead. Here is a door, and I'm going to show you some people the secret of the universe are waiting for you. It's true, or it isn't. If it isn't, what the door really conceals is the secret of the greatest form, and of the most insanity and practical. Isn't it obvious that the God of everything is practical? Try to find out, and then to devote his full energies right to serving his Holy Spirit, or to exposing the mysterious gigantic. Faced with such a mission, can you really remain only with yourself, or blessed Christianity will a great deal more good than you ever wanted or expected. The first thing you do is to hammer into your head the fact that what you have hitherto good, whether that's an unbelievable supply of being covered, isn't only the magnificent and all-important sure that in fact you can't allow them to be off for hours and then you still need to achieve the balance for which you are being. Here, or that is not you will move for something quite different. Yes, no, confusions, solitudes was much more. Simply the beginning is power. You can keep the positive and confidence. You don't know. Decent life is more sheep. Gratitude is responsible. Gives itself which goes through which is something that is small. You are to do all the damage and such possibility while considering the possibility as well as the calendar and sensory which lead and screw the benefits of love. And to find when that which is perfect, when that which is the idea of reaching is based on God. First of all, you cannot do it. Secondly, setting up a good life is our final goal. We have missed a very important part. The reality is a mountain which we cannot climb by our good is only parent nights and leave the air in the sun. Letting those women which the rest of the when it is from the real side, ropes and axes are down the rest.
I've got a lawyer. He's called Keith Whitehouse. Get the fuck back or I shoot! Help me. Anyone who's got any sense of human decency, just help. Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back, you retard! Get the fuck away from me! Fuck off, Simon! Simon, you're under arrest. Kill yourself. Simon, what's your name? Simon.
There's a way I wait for a change to come around. Oh, you can feel it, that this is for the better. I just want you to know I can't hold on.